Yeah. What's up, Steven? Or Chris? How you doing, Chris?
Hi.
You got another chair if you want, Jules? Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody.
That's good.
I'm just gonna stop watching. All right, hello everybody. Let's see, we got everyone connecting. We got Marianne, we got Kim, Chris, Don, Sally. All right, just the camera here a little bit. That should be good. Let's see what it looks like back here. Oh yeah, that's not bad. All right. Okay, let me mute everybody so we can get started. All right. Okay, guys, so Julia's writing our little workout on the board for us. So let me just go through the typical spiel. So looks like we have all familiar faces today, so I don't have to tell you to email me or anything like that. But remember, stroke to strength, we want to work in that RPE scale of 6 to 30, or I'm sorry, the RPE scale is 6 to 20, but we want to work out in 13 to 16. We want to be in that somewhat hard to hard range on the RPE scale, okay? So adjust yourself accordingly, work out as hard as you want, all right? But remember, strength class is also about taking breaks when we need to, all right? Recognizing when we need to take a break too, all right? So with that being said, I think you guys all know the regular stuff. Remember that we kind of recommend having some weights if you want some resistance, or resistance bands, anything like that if you want to. Ooh, got another person. Oh, here we go. What's up, Al? Al's joining in too. Perfect. All right. So remember, the recovery project can't be held liable for participating in this at-home program or any injury that might be occurred. Okay, so let's be safe. Let's challenge our balance, but make sure we have something handy close by that's sturdy that we can hold on to. All right, and we have looks like everyone's in their chair today. I don't think we actually need a table or towel or anything like that. We're just going to go through the workout with, it's like a total body workout today, and we don't really need too many supplies. So that's just how it kind of worked out today. But let's start with some stretching, okay? So let's do what we typically do, the trunk side stretch, okay? So do your best to bring your hands together and bring them both up above you. All right. Good, yes, as high as you can get them, good. And now let's bend to our right. So as I do this, I'm gonna open up my side here. I'm really opening up this side, and I can even tilt my head up, and I can look towards the ceiling. Good, and I can stretch out my neck a little bit. Good, even if you want to just do one arm, that works too, all right? But now we're gonna go to the other side. Let's go back to the middle, and let's bend the other way best we can. There we go. There you go, nice, looks very good. Lift up that chin maybe. Good, and back to center. All right, now that we're here, let's get some torso twisting here. So I'm kind of throwing my elbows side to side. I'm twisting at my hips. My feet are staying nice and stable. I'm just rotating my upper body, getting a good stretch. Good. All right, let's get our legs. I'm gonna back up a little bit so you can see my legs a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna extend it out in front of me. So I got my right leg extended straight in front of me. I'm gonna start with that hamstring. So I'm gonna reach for my knee. If I can keep going and keep my leg nice and straight, I'll keep going. So I can go to my mid shin, maybe I can go to my ankle, but stretch out that hamstring. It should get a little tight. You might need to shimmy in your chair a little bit. Might be a little uncomfortable. There you go, good. Reach for your knee, go past your knee if you got it. Keep that hamstring nice and straight. Nice. All right, so two options for the calf, okay? So you can either bring your leg up on top of the other one and pull your toes towards your knee, or if you can reach it, keep it on the ground. You'll get a little bit of a lower back stretch. If you can keep it on the ground, bring those toes towards your knee. But if you can't quite reach it, that's okay. You can hop it up like I'm doing right here, and you can still pull those toes up. Nice job. So you're gonna feel the front of your shin and the back of your calf kind of tighten up here. All right. Now we're gonna get our glutes and our hips, okay? So I have my leg crossed here. I want everyone to do their best to cross your leg over and then pull that leg into your chest, okay? Yeah, that looks great, Chris. So if you can't quite get it to your chest, that's okay. You can have it lower on your leg, but still cross your legs over so you can get that glute a nice stretch, okay? If you can though, bring it on into the chest and give it a little bit of a hug. There we go. Good, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flatten our leg out. We're gonna sit nice and tall with our ankle on top of our knee. Now we can kind of push the other knee down. All right, so I got my right knee, I'm kind of pushing it down a little bit. Good, and then if you want to intensify the stretch, you can lean forward. You can bring your chest towards your thighs. Good, but not too much. Be careful. Don't wanna stress this part of our hip. All right, we got our workout written out for us. Good, all right, let's switch legs now. We're gonna stretch out the left leg. So let's elongate it. So I got it straight out in front of me. Good, and I'm gonna reach for that knee first. If I can get that knee, then I'm gonna go to mid shin. If I can keep my leg nice and straight past my mid shin, then I can go down to my ankle. There you go. Yeah, again, you might need to shimmy in your chair a little bit if it's uncomfortable. Good. All right, now let's give that leg a bend. If you can reach your toes from them being on the ground, then go ahead and reach down and pull your toes up. If you can't quite reach them, that's okay. You can hop your leg up on top of your other leg, like I'm doing right now, and you can pull your toes from here. All right, so I got my front of my shin is kind of tight now. And I'm also stretching out my Achilles too. Good, but if you can access it on the ground, I recommend that because you're gonna give yourself a little bit of a lower back stretch too. All right, nice job. If you got a brace on, it might be a little difficult. Good, all right, all set with that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that leg up. All right, we're gonna bring the leg up, and we're gonna try and get our knee to our chest again. All right, so if you can't quite get it all the way up to your chest, that's okay. You can have it crossed a little bit lower, all right? But I want you to cross it as much as you can and pull it into your chest as much as you can. Good. Stretch out that hip or that glute. Very good. Couple more seconds here. All right, now we're gonna sit nice and tall in our chair, and we're gonna flatten out that leg. All right, so I still have my legs crossed, and I have my left ankle on top of my right knee, and I'm flattening out my hip. So I'm putting some pressure on my left knee. If you want to intensify the stretch, again, bring your chest towards your thighs a little bit. But if it's already pretty intense, just keeping it there, then don't push it anymore. Excellent. Great stretch here. Last stretch before we start our warm-up. So our warm-up today, we're going to do some marching. We're also going to throw some ones and twos in there. We're going to do some punching a little bit, all right? All right, good stretch. All right, guys, we're going to do 2 minutes of marching here. So you got two options. So if you want to do it from your chair, that's okay. Get those knees nice and high from your chair. And what you can do, if your affected leg doesn't get that high, you can have your arms underneath it and you can give it a little bit of a boost. All right, so I got my two arms under my leg if I need to give it a little boost. If not, try and get on your feet. All right, let's do some marching on our feet. All right, the choice is yours. We're going to do 2 minutes of it though, so let's try and get our heart rates going a little bit. This is part of the warm-up. Got to get the blood moving here. All right, let's get started. 2 minutes of marching, seated or standing, starts now. Let's go, everybody. Excellent job. Good posture while we march too. Let me turn to the side so you can see that I'm staying nice and tall. Getting those knees pretty high. Trying to pump those arms at the same time too. Or like Jules is doing from the seat. Everyone see how she's getting her knees nice and high from her chair? Very good. There you go. Yep. You make sure too, if this is going to challenge your balance a lot, have your balance support nearby. I got my chair right here just in case I need to grab it. Nice marching, everyone. Those knees up. Nice to see somebody on your feet. Very good. 1 minute in. Keep going. There you go. Good posture, everybody. Looks good. Almost there. 30 seconds left. You got it. I feel my heart going for sure. Hold on, almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Marching is all set. Now we're going to do some ones and twos. All right. Some ones and twos. So that's just punching. So if you're left-handed, or if you're right-handed like me, I should say, you're going to punch your one with your left hand. You're going to punch your two with your right. All right. So I want everyone to punch as best they can. All right. So get that effective arm going. You should throw your your body into your punches. Good. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just get those arms going, okay? Seated or standing on ones and twos. That's up to you. I'm going to be on my feet, all right? I'm going to be dancing a little bit. Julia's going to do it from her chair. All right, 2 minutes of ones and twos. I don't want us to have a long break here. I want to keep our heart going a little bit. Ready? And go. Ones and twos. So remember, guys, get that heart rate up, but not too high. We want to work between 13 and 16. You guys know that. Take your time or speed up. It's up to you. Gauge where you're feeling right now. For me, I'm going to stay right about this pace. I'm going to get my feet moving a little bit. Good. Ones and twos. So throw 1, 2, then reset. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2, reset. Good. Keep going. Oh, I'm just going to go to the timer. Ready to the okay. There you go. Good. Nice job. There you go, Marianne. Yep, even just throwing an elbow was fine too. There we go. Halfway through already. Yep. Nice job, Al. Put some force behind those punches. There you go, Sally. I see you. Boom, boom. Elbows. Yeah.
Same.
Good. Almost there. 30 seconds. Ones, twos. There you go, Don. Let me see some force behind those punches. Boom, boom. There you go. "15 seconds, trying to throw a couple more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job with that. All right, the warm-up's all set. Time to move into some strengthening. All right, I'm gonna give us a break here though. So take a moment, collect yourself, get some water if you need it. I'm gonna grab a sip of mine. All right. Okay, everyone, so our strength, actually the rest of the exercises are gonna be 2 minutes on, 1 minute off like we usually do, okay? So 2 minutes of the first one here, let me show you. It's going to be hip extension. So I got my balance support right here, and I'm gonna extend my legs behind me, all right? So I'm holding onto my balance support, and I'm keeping my legs nice and straight, and I'm extending them straight behind me, all right? Can you see that? Good. All right, try not to bend your knee. Try and keep it nice and straight, and just elongate it and extend it behind you, okay? All right, let's get on our feet. If you don't want to do this standing, all right, you can just work on some squats, all right, from your chair. Okay, if you don't want to do hip extension, like Sally, maybe you want to just stand a little bit, or you can try it out, all right, that's up to you. Al, same thing with you. If you want to just do some standing, up and down, that works just as well. All right, let's get started. We're going to do standing hip extension or some squats, all right? Let's get started and go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so Jules is going to do some squats. She'll also do some extension too. Nice job. There you go, Al. Point is, we're getting out those glutes working. There we go. Yep, either getting up and down, bending our legs behind us. Very good. Keep it going. Nice job, everyone. Looks great. Halfway through, 1 more minute. There you go. Keep it up, everyone. He's going. 20 seconds. Almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, minute off. Let's find our seats. I'm going to go over the next exercise while we relax. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit so you can see my legs better. All right, guys, this next exercise is called long arc quads, okay? So we're going to get our quadriceps going. So we're going to sit in our chair, all right? And all we're going to do is extend our leg in front of us. All right, so bend your knee just like it's a hinge. I'm going to straighten front, squeeze, back down. Straighten, squeeze, down, all right? Pretty simple one, but we're going to feel your quads working here. All right, still got 20 seconds of rest time. Yeah, the rest time goes quick, doesn't it? Yep, get some water if you need. I'll show you the side view. All right, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes of these long arc quads. Good. So if your affected side really isn't doing that well, you can use your hands to help extend your leg, okay? Try it out. Try and get that leg as high as you can. Good. Yep, you can scoop both your hands around your affected leg if you want, like I said. There we go. Nice job, everybody. "30 seconds in. Good. Try and sit with good posture too. Try not to lean too much into your chair. Try and sit up. Hold yourself up while you do it as well. Good. Also a good stretch for the hamstring. 1 minute in, halfway through. There you go. 30 seconds left. "15. Let's squeeze in a few more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, all set with that. We got our quads going. Now we're going to go to sit to stand. Okay, everybody loves sit to stand. You didn't think I was going to forget that one, did you? All right, let me go over the proper form of sit to stand, okay? So the first thing I like to talk about with sit to stand is get your feet set. You got to start from the ground up. So you got to get your feet right. You can't be too wide, can't be too narrow. Got to have it just right, all right? So I like to be shoulder width apart for me. All right, so I'm going to shimmy in my chair forward a little bit. First thing or second thing of standing beside your feet is leaning forward. There's a forward weight shift when we stand. So I come forward and then I push through my heels and I drive my chest and my chin nice and high. All right, boom. Same thing on the way down. I lower with my legs. I use my legs to help me stand. I have good posture. As opposed to this, I don't want to be hunched over. I want to have that good posture, lean forward, push through, stand up. All right, I think we all have pretty good technique, so let's keep practicing using that good technique. I'll do it from the side. Jules wants to do it from the front view. All right, let's get started. 2 minutes of sit to stand. Start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Down. Good. Keep going. Find that pace. If you want to work harder, go faster. If you want to take a little bit more of your time, there's nothing wrong with that. Get a little bit more of a rest. Nice job. Good form, everybody. Way to push those legs, stand nice and confident. Good, if your therapist taught you to reach behind and grab your chair before you sit down, make sure you practice that too, okay? Excellent. Halfway through, that's 1 minute. Good, so again, if you're finding that it's a little bit hard to get out of your chair, you can throw your arms forward and give you a little more forward momentum if you want to try that as well, okay? But it looks like we're all standing pretty good, using those big, powerful leg muscles to help us get up. 30 seconds left. Push yourselves. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, guys, we're going to do one more strengthening exercise. Oh, looks like we have a third person or a seventh person joining us. All right. Okay, guys, so this last one, I'll show you from the side. I think we did this last week. We're going to do those iso holds, okay? So we're going to push into the back of our chair, hold it, let go. Push into the chair, hold, let go, okay? So we're going to keep doing bursts of that. We're going to push into the back of our chair. When you feel that, or when you do that, you should feel your core engage. All right, so again, I'm going to try and get, I'm going to try and get back in my chair a little bit, and then I'm going to push into it. I'm going to feel my core engage. Hold, let go. Hold, let go. All right, we're going to do just like that. We got 10 seconds here, and we'll get started. All right, let's get started. The iso hold. All right, let's follow my cadence and push in, hold, let go. Push in, hold, let go. Good. We're gonna do 5 seconds at a time. Push in, hold, relax. And push in, hold, relax. Good. Push in, hold, relax. Good. Push in, hold, and relax. Push in, hold, relax. Push in and hold, relax. Halfway through, that's 1 minute. One more lap. Push in and hold, relax. Push in and hold, relax. Push in, hold, relax. Push in, hold, 30 more seconds. Relax. Couple more times. Push in and hold. Relax. Push in and hold. Relax. Nice job with that. All right, I feel my tummy working. All right, guys, now it's time to break. So remember, when we take these breaks, we're gonna have a 2-minute break. Relax your affected side. So take a moment right now, get some water. Let's get in some good breaths. If you're feeling like you're kind of working a little bit hard and you need to calm down a little bit, take in some breaths. Relax that affected side. You can do some stretches with it. If you want to interlace your fingers, maybe do some wrist turns like this. If you want to push it on a flat surface, like if you got a table nearby, if you want to spread out those fingers, give it a nice stretch. All right, this is a good time to do some of that stuff. Nice job so far. All righty. Now we're going to go into the balance portion. All right, so we've got 1 more minute of rest here. We're going to go into balance. So again, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. All right, the first one we're going to do today is we're going to do some lateral stepping. All right, so I want everyone to try this. All right, you're just going to get on your feet and you're just going to take a step to the right, a step to the left. Okay, so I have my balance support right in front of me, or maybe if you want it, you know, actually probably in front of you is probably best. All right, so I'm going to step to the left, step to the right. I'm going to do my best to not hold on, but I'm going to hold on if I need to. Okay, I know you can't quite see me when we back up. So I'm going to step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. All right. So lateral stepping. If you want to take more steps and you feel secure, go ahead. You can take a couple more steps if you want. If you feel like you got your balance down, no problem. But if it's going to be a real challenge for you, I want you to only take one at a time. All right, so do your best to step and put your feet together. All right, that's where the balance challenge comes in. When those feet come closer together, you know, you make the base of support more narrow, so it's harder to hold your balance. So that's when it comes kind of tricky. So again, if it's going to be hard on your feet, or if it's going to be hard on your balance, I want you to try and only take one step. But if you feel confident, you can take a couple more steps. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's get on our feet though and get started. All right, everyone, go at your own pace. 2 minutes of these lateral steps, all right? I'm going to tilt this up a little bit so you can see us. There you go. All right, 2 minutes, lateral steps, start now. Good, so before you move, make sure you have your balance. Nice job. Yep, do your best. If you want to just do sit and stand, Sally, that's okay too, okay? You can try these lateral steps if you want. That's up to you. Nice job, everybody. That's halfway through. That's 1 minute. Try and take large steps. And then bring your feet together. Make sure you have your balance. And then step again. Thirty seconds left. Last 10, almost there, push it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. 1 minute off. Find your chairs. You want to take a breather. All right, the next one is going to be those heel to toe raises. So we've done this before. This is going to be a great strengthening exercise as well as balance at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to have my balance support nearby again. Got my chair right in front of me. I'm going to go up on my tippy toes. Then I'm going to rock back on my heels and pull my toes up. All right, so I'm going to push through my toes and go up on my tippy toes. Then I'm going to rock back on my heels and pull my toes up. So I'm getting the front and the back of my calf. All right, so my foot is pushing up, and then it's rocking back and pulling my toes up, everybody. All right, if If you can't quite do this standing, you can do it in your chair. That's what Julia's doing. So, but try and lean forward in your chair a little bit and get some weight through your feet. Don't let them just don't be passive about it. Try and go into your feet and push up and then pull your toes up. All right, I'm gonna do it standing. Julia's got it in the chair. Our minute of break is up. Let's get started. Heel and toe raises. Make sure you got your balance support nearby. Let's get started and go. Up on those tippy toes, rock back, pull those toes up. Up on the tippy toes, rock back, pull the toes up. Nice job. Find your own pace. Nice job. It's good. Let me take a look, see it, everybody. All right, I like it. Up on the tippy toes, rock back on those heels, pull those toes up. Nice job. Give yourself a break if you start to cramp up or something like that. All right. Halfway through, that's 1 minute. Keep it up. Last 30, push yourselves. Good, shake them out if you need to shake them out. The blood's kind of cramping up in there a little bit. Last 10 here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, guys, now we're going to go into reaching. All right, so reaching, you got 2 options. Again, you can do it from your chair. Julie will show you that. That's going to be much more of a core exercise because, again, you're kind of seated. It's going to challenge your balance a little bit because you're shifting your weight in your chair, kind of reaching all over the place, all right? So I don't want you to stay stationary and just move your arms. I want you to really move your whole body, all right? So if you're in the chair, try and shift that weight from leg to leg. Try and pick something up off the ground. Reach in front of you, try behind you, all right? If you're on your feet, it's going to be much more of a balance challenge, okay? So try and, mess around with how close you want your feet together. The closer they are, the harder it's going to be, all right? And you're going to just reach in all planes and directions, that is. Mix in both arms, reach above you, get that good stretch in, behind you. If you feel comfortable, try and pick something off the ground, okay? Let's get it going. We're going to mix it up here with reaching, 2 minutes of reaching, and then we're going to do our stances, all right? So let's get 2 minutes starting now, all right? Start reaching around. So get on your feet or do it from your chair. It's up to you. Good. So as I'm reaching on my feet, my knees end up bending a little bit when I kind of go down, obviously. And I stretch up. Maybe I'll try going on my tippy toes. Nice job. Yeah, you can use your unaffected arm to help your affected arm reach. Very good. There you go. Nice job, Al. Every time you lift your core off your chair, you're going to be doing like a sit-up, all right? You're engaging your core. That's excellent. That's what I want to see. If you're on your feet, try looking behind you. That's an excellent thing to practice. Good. Shoulder turns. Nice. Halfway through, 1 minute left. I'm going to practice picking something off the ground. Good. Maybe I'll reach with both arms at the same time. That might throw your balance off a little bit. Good. Thirty seconds. Almost there, last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, guys. We're going to do our stances next, all right? So we're going to do, we're going to do 5 minutes of stances, okay? So the stances, I think, are really good for us to practice. Let me go over them. Basically, you're going to stand with, the first one is feet together, all right? So that's just standing as it sounds with my feet together, all right? As close as you can get them. If your feet are touching, and that's really challenging for you, you're really losing your balance, and I want you to start a little bit wider, okay? But if you can get that down, then try your feet touching. If that's too easy, you can add in things like turning your shoulders, like I just mentioned, maybe closing your eyes, all right? So let's try that. Then we're going to go into tandem. So that's one foot in front of the other. That's like tightrope walking. All right. So again, if you can't quite get it with one foot directly in front of the other one, touching your toes, start out a little bit wider and get that down first. Okay. Because it's a lot more beneficial to challenge your balance that way than to go for it all and not succeed at all. Okay. So the last one is single leg balance. That's just balancing on one leg. Make sure you have your balance support in your body, obviously. Let's get started. We're going to do 5 minutes, all right? So I want you to, if you want, you can follow my cadence. If you can't quite do the balance, that's okay. You can just practice standing, all right? No problem. Work on that endurance. Like Sally, you might want to just work on standing on 2 legs, holding on for as long as you can, all right? Because we are doing 5 minutes. So let's just work on your stamina. All right, so I'm going to get on my feet, though. I'm going to do the stances. I'm going to start with Romberg or feet together, all right? So let's get started. 5 minutes starts now. I got my feet together. For me, I can have my feet touching, and I'm going to actually do some shoulder turns and add in a little bit of a challenge. All right, but I want you to find your own level, okay? I got my chair right next to me in case I lose my balance. All right, and if you can't quite work on the stances, you're just working on standing stamina. You're just going to stand for as long as you can. We'll work on some head bob. You can go up and down, yes and no. Add in a little reaching if it's easy. 5 seconds, and we're going to switch. Following me. All right, that's a minute. So now I'm going to switch into tandem. So I have my right leg in front of my left. I'm going to balance that as best I can. So again, if you can't quite do it one directly in front of the other, start a little bit wider and get that down first. Halfway through the stance. Very good. Sometimes for balance, it might help if you focus on something in the foreground. All right, I like to pick a little speck and look at that and help me maintain my balance. Doesn't work for everybody, but it's a little trick I found. Helps me out. All right, that's 2 minutes in. I'm going to switch my stance now in tandem. I'm going to put the other foot in front now. Again, I got my balance support nearby in case you need it. halfway through, 2.5 minutes. Nice job. 5 more seconds to the stance. All right, now I'm going to switch to single leg. So I'm going to start with my right leg. So I'm lifting my left leg up. Again, holding on if I need to, but challenging myself too if I have the option. All right, this is also a very good strengthening exercise. Practicing weight bearing through one leg, especially if it's your effective side. Halfway through this one. Ten more seconds, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Last minute, okay? I'm switching. I'm standing on my left leg now. Almost there. Last 30 seconds. The team. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're all set with balance, everyone. I think we have time for at least 2 or 3 agility exercises before we cool it down. All right. So let's find our chairs just to rest. Well, let me go over the first exercise. We're going to do some compass stepping. All right. So before we've done clock stepping, but now we're going to do compass. All right. So we're just going to, the compass is just to have 4 directions. Okay, so there's north, south, east, and west, right? So I'm going to say north and south, east and west, right? So I'm going to do right leg north, left leg south, and then I'm going to switch my stance into east and west. So again, let me show you my feet. So you're just pretending that you're stepping in 4 cardinal directions, okay? So I'm going to have my right leg in front, my left leg behind. I'm kind of lunging, and then I'm going to go into east and west. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to switch my legs. I'm going to lunge into the other one, and then I'm going to go back to east and west. All right, so you can do it from your chair like Julia's doing. She's kind of separating her legs. Yep, stepping out in front of her as much as you can, and then stepping out really wide. All right, so this is the compass stepping. It's just basically lunging. All right, come back from the lunge, and then spread your legs out. All right, and then come back and lunge with the other leg, and then back to east and west. Okay, so again, the point is to try and get our feet moving kind of quick. All right, so I want everybody to go at your own pace, but at the same time, I want you to try and, I don't want you to stumble over your own feet, but basically try and move your feet as quickly as you can. Okay, all right, makes sense, everybody? So we're gonna do this compass stepping here. Let's try it out. I'm gonna tilt it back down again so you can see my feet, because that's what's important here. All right. So I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to lunge with my right leg first. I have my right leg north, my left leg south. Good. Once I have my balance, I'll come back to middle, and then I'm going to separate again. Good. And we're just going to keep following that pattern. Now I'm going to lunge with my left leg, bring my legs back, step out, bring them back, lunge with the right, back to center, back apart, center. Lunge with the left, bring them together, spread them apart. Good. Find this pattern. Go on your own again. Try and get your feet moving kind of quick. Don't stumble, but enough to get your agility up a little bit. Lunge to the right. Good. And together. Apart. Together. Lunge with the left. Together. Apart. Together. Lunge with the right. Yep. Apart. Nice job. Yep, you can have your balance support right there if you need it, right next to you if you need it. Lunge. Together. Apart. Together. Lunge with the other leg. "30 seconds left." Good. Last 20. See if you can squeeze in a couple more. Almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, couple stepping. So nice job, everybody. That was pretty good. All right, I think we're gonna skip quarter turn pivots. I want us to do one more fast-paced exercise. So let's do some fast marching, and then we're going to cool it down. All right, we're gonna do 2 minutes of fast marching, everybody. So I'll give you another 30 seconds of break time here. And now we're going to do some fast marching. So again, if you want to do it from your chair, that's okay. But try and get your effective leg moving as fast and as high as it can. All right. So again, if you want to wrap around your 2 arms underneath it to help give you a little boost, try that. All right. If not, try it on your feet and get those feet moving nice and quickly and high. All right. All right, break time is over. Let me tilt this back. All right, we got some 2 minutes of fast marching. So try and pick up the pace before we cool it down a little bit. All right, and get set, go. There you go, find a good pace. There you go, nice job. Yeah, you can hold on to your balance support if you want. "30 seconds. Good job. Yeah, keep those knees up, good. That's halfway through, 1 more minute left. You got it, push yourself, guys. Last hard exercise we're gonna do. "30 seconds. Finish strong. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Excellent job, everybody. Let's cool it down now. Find your chair. All right. Okie dokie. Let's start with the diaphragmatic breathing. I think that's a good spot to start so we can slow down our heart rate a little bit. All right, so let me go over it. I like to, when I do it, I like to close my eyes. I like to put my two hands on my stomach so I can feel it expand and contract. But you don't have to do that if you don't want. All right, so find something that's comfortable, find a good position. Take a strong inhale through your nose. Fill up all the way, try and pause at the top and let it out through your mouth. Push it all the way out. Good, and repeat in through the nose, nice and strong. Pause at the top. Let it go. Empty out all the way. Very good. Continue this on your own. Go at your own pace. Feel that heart rate start to slow down. Listen to your body. Good, let's get 5 more. Nice, long, deep breaths. Good, one more. Good, I know I'm relaxed. All right. Now let's bring our hands together. We're going to interlace our fingers as best we can. We're going to do those cross body chops now. All right, so I'm going to start with my hands at my left knee, and then I'm going to raise them up to my right shoulder in a big slashing movement. Good, keep going. Couple more. Last one. Good. All right, let's switch directions now. Let's go from the right knee to the left shoulder. Take your time or go fast. It's up to you. Feel the stretch though. Couple more. Good. All right, shake those arms out. Relax those shoulders. Good. All right, let's get our forearms now. So I'm going to start with my right forearm. I'm going to have my fingertips up, pointing towards the ceiling. Then I'm going to take my other hand, or I can use my thigh, and I'm going to push those fingertips towards my forearm, okay? So either have your other hand, or you can use your leg to get that right leverage. All right, let's stretch out the bottom of your forearm, okay? Good, 5 more seconds. Awesome, let's do the opposite direction now. So I'm gonna point those fingertips down. Now I'm gonna push on the back of my hand. Again, if I can't quite get it right with my other arm, I can use my thigh as well. All right, but just push on the back of your hand. Try and open up the top of your forearm. Doesn't take a lot of pressure, just a little bit. Yep, there you go. Just like that. Good, all right, let's switch over to the other hand. Fingertips up, like you're telling somebody to stop. Then pull on those fingertips, pull them back. Pull them towards your face. If you can't quite use that hand, then you've got leg. That's okay too. That's up to you, all right? Whatever works best. You can use your leg like this, or you can have your hand or even your forearm helping open up that hand. Just need something to push on the palm. Your last stretch, guys. Let's point those fingertips down, push on the back of the hand, open up the top of our forearm here. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Nice job, everybody. I'll see you later, Chris. Bye, Don, Marianne, Kim, Al, Sally. Hope you all have a great week. Okay, I'll see you Thursday, okay? Take it easy.